You've had a bunch of season openers, high school, college, pro. Is there something different? Does it have that different feel when you think about getting at it at game week?
Yeah, no doubt. I think even from when you're a kid, that first one of the year always, there's just so much build up to it that's different than other weeks. So you're definitely excited. And obviously for me, being in a new spot, kind of new routine this week, all those things, it feels good that it's here. I'm ready to go.
You've been through the practices, finally get a chance to go up against somebody else. What are you looking forward to as you guys get ready to play against the Texans?
I think games are the celebration of all the hard work you put in, throughout the year. And so, this team has done a great job of focusing and working, extremely hard since, we got together in April. And this is our first opportunity to go out there, and kind of celebrate that hard work and put it on the field. So, I'm looking forward to it. We need a great week of practice, there's no doubt. But the focus the guys have had, really all year, I expect to be the exact same this week. And we've had a good start this morning.
You've been a captain before, but to come in here and be voted by your teammates, what does that mean to you?
It's always special, and you never take it lightly because, there's a lot of responsibility that comes along with it. I think we've got a great group of guys that are leading this football team, the captains, but beyond that too, we've got a great leadership council here that keeps guys together and keep guys focused, and it's always special. I'm honored the teammates chose me to be one of the representatives, and I won't take it lightly during the year.
Matt, you never need added motivation in week one, but Frank touched on the fact that it is a divisional game and it's on the road. How elevated are the stakes when you go in and open things up against the AFC South?
I think it's always important in division. Every time you play, you're either moving in forward and putting somebody else behind, which is always a good thing. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited to get down there. I think we're all ready. This time of the year, it's like there's so much build up. You just want to get to game time, And so I try and take, a deep breath during the week and simmer down a little bit and just make sure we get into the routine of getting prepared. But it is exciting to start with the division game.
What do you think from Shaq and your first experience with him being out on the field and the energy he brings and just the talent that he also has?
I apologize. Yeah, excuse me. No, his energy is contagious. Every day that I've been in this building, he's been here, and you hear him, he's around. And so, excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, 3, that's good. Might have one more coming too. So, no, he's been great, and I think, the last, I don't know what it's been, maybe a week since he's been on the field. It's good to see all of that hard work, that he's put in rehabbing, to finally get back out on that field and start to get going. And I know he's worked his ass off to get to this point. I've seen it every day. He's in here early. He's working with the trainers in the weight room, constantly, working on his body. And so I respect him for the way he's went about that.
But Coach talked about this is like the next chapter in your career. Do you have something to prove?
I think you always have something to prove. I think that when you lose that, maybe then it's time to be done. For me, I've always felt that way. I certainly feel like, I have a lot to prove. This team has a lot to prove, and the games are our opportunities to do that. And so I feel like my motivation, and I guess a different way of answering the question, my motivation is as strong as it's ever been, and I'm just excited to get started.
You're kind of looked at as the catalyst of what's going to happen here. Is that too much on one guy?
I understand, the position I play, there comes with a lot of extracurricular, there's a lot of attention whether you want it or not. And I've always felt like you have to embrace it. There's in this league, there's a responsibility that comes with playing this position and an understanding of all that goes along with it. I feel like at this point in my career, probably better served than ever to be able to handle all of the things that go along with it. But as far as pressure, I feel good. I feel really good. I feel like we've got a good team. There's lots of guys on this team, that can make plays. And, our defense has done a great job during training camp. Special teams have been very good around here for a long time. We've got an awesome running back, good offensive line, young wide receivers who are hungry. that also feel like they want to prove something too, and I feel like they can, and so I'm excited about this group.
Matt, when did you guys start on Houston specifically? And we know you guys didn't do anything in the preseason. Is there a part of you that's a little excited to break out some new stuff on offense?
Yeah, I think we're all excited to play, and to game plan, for an opponent, get into, our normal routine. I think week one is always, unique, where you kind of finish up the preseason and then you have that extra, week and a half, whatever it is. It's a little longer now than it used to be, but that extra time where you do take a peek at who, you're going to be going against. I've also I've learned throughout my career to not get too far in front, and to try and get into the normal routine that I have for myself, of get myself prepared and ready to play, because I feel like that works best for me. So I was a little ahead, but try not to get like way too far in front. And I feel like I'm in a good place right now.
Last one here. Defenses, what are kind of some core principles of love you defense?
Yeah, going back to 2008, man, playing against them in Chicago, they're disciplined. There's no doubt about it. They play physical, and they've always taken the ball away. I think that's the one thing. Having played against them 15 years ago and playing against them this week, they're going to be disciplined. They're going to be aggressive with trying to get the ball out. They've always done a great job in creating turnovers. So that's going to be a big point of emphasis for us is ball security, making sure we're making good decisions with the football, and then when it's in our hands, we're protecting it as best we can.